the word that has come to symbolize the month-long protest movement sweeping across Israel against the government's proposed judicial overhaul. Another day of disruption started at 7:30 a.m. and continued throughout the day and throughout the country. Several thousands showed up, blocking roads and demonstrating their anger at Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, the government's intended reform of the judicial system, and what they call a danger to democracy, against religious coercion and for the protection of minority rights.
We are citizens of Israel, serving in the army, paying taxes. We're here to say to Israel's government, the more you press, the harder we resist. We are saying no to dictatorship, and it will not pass.
In Tel Aviv, protesters entered the stock exchange building, throwing fake banknotes symbolizing corruption. Others blocked the entrance of the Israeli Defense Ministry compound and gathered in front of the rabbinical court in support of women and other minorities. Train stations and roads were blocked as protesters clashed with police, and several were arrested. Weekly protests have been held across the country for months. This latest round happens in the run-up to a parliament vote on a key part of the reform, which aims to ban the use of the so-called reasonableness clause to review and limit government and ministerial decisions. Due to the massive protests, which include groups from the IDF, the high-tech and health sectors, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is reportedly considering the possibility of moderating the ban. As another day of disruption comes to an end, more protests are scheduled surrounding the legislation that tests the resilience of Israel's democracy.